we've talked a lot about the unity temple. This is a picture of the real thing. So if somebody wanted to take the model, which looks like this, and do you think it's possible that if somebody wanted to make it look like the Unity temple, is that even possible?
I think so. I think if you again, if you work methodically, so if your plan is to do that from the word go, I would, if you flick to the slide of the model, it's the edges of the timber which are cut by the laser, which I think would cause you the most grief's not the word, but you would need to prime those. Otherwise, the moment you start painting, you're going to be 2 or 3 coats behind on the edges, that, as opposed to painting the surface of the timber. So paint and undercoat the edges first, and then work your way around to the front. And I think you get a far better finish if you did that, like I said, prior to assembling the model. And again, seal the timber, so that, because MDF acts pretty much like a sponge, so you want that to be a nice even surface to start with. And again, I would use acrylic paints, water-based paints, are far easier to use. And again, with the sealer, I wouldn't use any oil-based or spirit-based.
And would the paint and feeler interfere with the adhesive? You know,
I think,
this is a series of pieces assembled together.
Yes, I would assemble all those little assemblies first, because if you paint or seal any of that, you might affect the adhesive's ability to actually bond to itself. And again, if you're going to do it seriously, maybe get yourself a big magnifying glass and do it through that. Because like Paul said, if you take a picture of something and then analyze that, it highlights all the imperfections that you don't pick up with your eye. I mean, obviously that's no good when you're doing it, but it helps educate you. It helps educate you for your next model.